Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful people. Welcome to AfriMom's yet another session with Samu Gumbi, your host. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And today we are here. You guys, you won't believe where we are. I'll let you know on the secret because I've traveled. We've got a special guest today. Is it about writing blogs? Is it about creating content? Today, we are just going to understand all that because my guest that I have is a specialist in that. Guys, I'm going to learn. I've got my pen. I don't know if you've got your notes. Let's get right into it. Deborah, how are you?
I'm fine. Hi. Thank you for bringing me. Thank you for having me here. Hi, everybody. It's nice to be here.
You are so welcome. We are so welcome. We're excited to have you. Deborah, please let them know where you are.
Okay, my name is Deborah, as she has said, Deborah Akano. I'm a Nigerian. Okay, that name might be a bit difficult for some of you to pronounce. Yeah. It's Deborah Akano, and I'm a
Nigerian. Yeah, I got it, hey? Akano.
Yes, you tried.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a Nigerian. I'm of the Yoruba West African tribe. I'm married and I'm an expectant mom. I'm a graduate of agricultural economics, but that's not how I am presently. Okay. I have a master's degree in agricultural economics.
Ooh, wow, guys, we're dealing with a person with masters today. Masters in economics, hey?
Agricultural economics.
Wow. That's nice. So you're expecting?
Yes, I am.
When are you due?
That would be in some months' time. Yeah. Few months time.
Oh, wow. And then you're back to not sleeping, eh?
I'm telling you.
Wow, I love that. Guys, we are in Nigeria. Oh, we're saying Chineke.
No, Oluwatobi, because I'm a Yoruba.
Wow. It's exciting to talk to women that are in Africa because you get to learn you get to learn the languages, you get to learn the different cultures, and you realize that we are one.
Yeah, exactly. One.
We are one. Oh, my sister, Sorry, you were saying?
I said we all bleed red. We are one.
Exactly. Yeah, us women, we can talk all day. But I was intrigued, hey, by you saying that you write blog posts, you're a writing coach. Tell me more about that. What is a writing coach? I mean, like some women now will be looking and saying, writing coach, what is she talking about? Let me understand what it's all about.
Okay, I'm actually a book writing coach. Okay. Now, a book writing coach is this, for business owners and individuals, writing a book is one of the dreams that most people have, but few people are actually able to actualize that dream because either they have a book idea, but they don't know how to proceed, or they start writing a book and they are stuck, or probably they don't even have the time at all, or probably the talent to write that book. So as a book writing coach, what I do is I have a worksheet, a clarity worksheet that I've prepared, like a tool that helps writer to get the idea of their book. I mean, intending authors now to get the idea of their book unstuck in their head, to get that idea moving in their mind. So once they have that, once they have completed that worksheet, then I hold a session with them in 90 minutes, I help them to clarify their book idea. I help them to draft their outline. I help them to have a book writing plan or schedule. So that's what I do. And then for those who do not have the time or the talent to write the book, I provide ghostwriting services. Now, a ghostwriter is someone who takes your book idea, the researches that you've done, what you have on ground, and turns that into a book for you. But
Oh, okay. Wow, wow. Wait, let's go back. So you mean to tell me that if I've got my idea right now, in 90 minutes, I'll be having a draft and I'll be on my way to writing this book?
yes, you'll be having your outline like a skeleton. You'll be having an outline of your book. You know what I want to put in chapter 1, the subtopics in chapter 1, the central theme of chapter 1. Then you know what you want to put in chapter 2, and all that to the last chapter. And it just remains for you to write. And I also plan a schedule, a writing schedule for you that works for you. So you are actually almost as if you're done with writing your book in 90 minutes.
You just need to put the content.
Exactly.
Okay, so now when you are writing a book, and I'm hearing you say you have chapter 1 and you have the subtitles and you have a theme. So when writing a book, you need to have themes for each chapter?
Yes, it's good because it helps you to have your idea well laid out. You have an overall theme. I always tell my authors to tell me what exactly the book is all about in one sentence.
My sister, one sentence.
I want to tell me, in a sentence, I want you to summarize who your book is for, what your book will do for that person, and how your book will do it. In a sentence.
Wow, ladies, listen, I'm going to get her details. Her details will be down below here because this lady is going to get you sorted. I mean, if she's going to help you structure a book and you need to tell her in one sentence, you're already done.
Exactly, that's it. You have the first thing, the thing that keeps most people away from writing their book, actualizing their book yet, is that they lack clarity. They don't know who their book is for, exactly who the book is for, what the book is meant to do for that audience, and how the book is do it. So if you're able
my sister, repeat that one. Repeat that one. Repeat that one.
Most people are stuck in their book writing projects because they lack clarity. And what I mean by clarity is this: they don't know who their book is meant for. I mean exactly who the book is meant for, what the book is meant to do for that person, and how the book will do it for the person. So if you ask,
what and how, who,
what and how.
What and how.
Exactly.
Wow, guys. Okay.
So if you have clarity in that, in those things, who, what, and how, then you are almost done with your book, because then we begin to flesh out those ideas. That's the main theme of your book. Then we break it down. For the person you're writing your book for to achieve these things, what's the first thing the person needs to know? Chapter 1. You understand? Chapter 2. Then the next thing, the next thing. So because a book should have transformational effects.
Yes. You're right. Oh, so, wow. Okay. I'm loving that. And then now you come up with the writing plan and the schedule for that particular person with whatever they need to do.
Exactly. And I always take them through a brain dumping session. Like
so they need to brain dump.
Exactly, a brain dump. So it helps them to get unstuck.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
After they do a brain dump.
Okay. So I think I'm following, and I hope that you guys are following, because we're talking about the what, the who, the what, and the how. And then now you brain dump, because then she'll make a schedule for you on how you write this. I understand that. Oh my word. Okay. All right, let's move on. You talked about ghost writing services. Are you a ghost?
At least to the readers of the book I ghostwrite, I'm a ghost.
You are the ghost. Like, let's say I want to write a book, and then I've got these ideas. I can give you, and you write it as if it was me.
Exactly.
Is that what you do?
Exactly. You give me your book idea. You have done your research, depending on whatever level of research you are in. You tell me, this is what the book is all about. This is who communicating. This is how I'm communicating them. Because one of the things I do in my book writing consulting session is to determine the voice that would attract your readers the best, the voice that would connect to the best. So once we've determined the voice, your message, your theme, and all that, I already know what you want to do. Then I do the writing for you. But you take the credits for the book because you're actually the author, and I'm just a ghost. I don't exist.
I think I like that one. I think I like that one.
Most people do not know that you don't have to write a book.
Write
a book.
Wow. So wait. So okay, for me, who is in digital, so when you are now writing this book for me, is it going to be like search engine optimized when you're now looking for this thing, or is that a separate thing? Is that one only applies to blog posts?
Exactly, that's for blog writing. Like, you go online, then you search what's the best source of protein. Yes. And then Google brings some things for you.
Yes.
Some blog posts that would, it's because those blogs have optimized their posts. So it makes them visible. Okay. Say SEO, it's search engine optimization. So we use right keywords that we know people would search for online to write, to write your post. And then there are tools we also use and all that, so that when your blog article is written, it's discoverable.
Okay, now I think maybe I jumped. Anyway, we're almost done with the ghostwriting. Do you wanted to add something on the ghostwriting before we move to the SEO?
Yes, I was saying that most people do not know that you don't have to be a writer to be an author. And you don't.
Wow.
Yes. In fact, there are different ways I achieve this for my clients. Apart from ghostwriting, I had a client that is a pastor. He already had sermons that he had preached. He has 3 sermons that he has preached. And I just transcribed his sermons for him, edited them into a book format, and he's an author.
Oh, like that.
Do you need me to? So I've had clients that they're speakers.
Yes.
They're better speakers than writers.
Yes.
It's for them to convey their thoughts when they are speaking than when they're writing. So sometimes they don't have the time to write a book, but they can talk. I ask them to read whatever it is they want to say in their to record it and send the voice recording to me. I transcribe it, edit it, and all that, proofread, and they have their books.
Wow. That's like for me, I would rather talk. Like I can be on a live for 1 hour, but then now if you say I should write for an hour, guys.
So you have a video session where you talked in depth about something. You can send the video to me. Yes. I transcribe it for you, edit it, and all that, flesh it out. You have a book.
You guys, may I've got a friend. You see me, the services, I don't know about you guys. Get in touch with Deborah.
Celebrity. So most of our celebrity pastors and all that have books. They don't do the right themselves. They actually sometimes they use ghostwriters, sometimes they use transcribers, and these things are very ethical.
Wow.
I know. Yes, there's one question that might be on the mind of someone hearing me now that, okay, if I allow you to write my book, won't you go about telling people that you're the one that wrote the book? Did that cross your mind? So in ghostwriting, it depends. Sometimes we sign an NDA agreement.
Okay.
So I can't tell anybody I wrote the book for you. I can't even, I can't present the book I wrote for you as part of my portfolio. I can't do it.
Oh, okay. And because I wanted to ask that, what if now you get clients that are almost the same? So how do you differentiate? Do you give them the same thing, or you find a way that you can?
No, I don't give them the same thing, because you may have an idea, but the way you want to approach it is actually different. Everyone has something that distinguishes their idea.
Yeah.
So it can't be the same thing. It can't be the same.
Okay. 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 Wow. I love that. I love that. You know, guys, her details are down here. And now you talked about the blog posts. You write content and blog posts for people. How do you do that?
Okay. Mostly I do that as a freelancer. There are people who have blogs but don't have time to, write their own blog posts and everything. So basically what they do is they give me a brief of what they would love to write about, probably a topic. Sometimes they their own homework. They just give me the keyword they want to use. Sometimes they give me the outline. For example, somebody wants to write about nutrition in pregnancy. You understand? So the person gives me the outline. I want to write about nutrition in pregnancy. What should a pregnant woman eat? What are the portions a pregnant woman should eat? You understand? And then I flesh out that outline. I using designated keywords. That keyword is very important in search engine optimization. So using said keywords, because those keywords are what your audience, your readers would type on Google when they need that information. You understand? So when they type keywords, since I've optimized the blog post to reflect those keywords properly, then it will bring up your own blog post.
So these keywords, how many do you put in a blog post for each to come up on Google?
It's well, I usually love to deal with long-tailed keywords. Yes. So once I have a long-tailed keyword, there's a way I work around it. Not as if I just put it in a post everywhere. Just, you understand. There's a way I use that long-tailed keyword as the title. Then I make sure that it's in every section of the writing I'm doing, but in different formats. Because you understand, somebody might type pregnancy and nutrition, another person would type what are the nutritional needs of a pregnant woman. You understand? So there's a way we work around that.
All right. Okay. So tell me, Deborah, what was your profession before you started doing this, or what did you have to study to be a writing coach?
Okay, now this is where it gets very interesting. My life, my hobbies prepared me for this profession.
Okay.
Growing up, actually, like I said, I studied agricultural economics, and obviously that doesn't really relate to what I'm doing right now. It doesn't really.
That's what I'm wondering.
But growing up as a child, I'd always had interest in books. I love to read.
Okay.
You know what they say, that a good reader is a good writer.
A good leader. Okay.
So I gave myself to much reading. In fact, my hobby is reading.
Okay.
If you don't see me playing, I'm somewhere reading. So
you haven't read my book now. You haven't read my book. You need to read my book.
I haven't contact your book yet. Okay, so I loved reading. I did a lot of reading and writing. I wrote essays when I was in secondary school, and my teachers usually loved my essays. Everybody wanted to read what Toby had written then. So I naturally grew up having eyes for for good write-ups. I had eyes to. I also do editing. I offer editing services and proofreading. So when I see a write-up, once I look at it, I'm able to pick out it's like all the errors and the mistakes in the write-ups are jumping at me. You understand? So it was something that came naturally to me. But I took some courses, some online courses. I attended some master classes and everything. Like for my SEO blog writing now, I did an internship with a US startup, the Diamond Lab organization. So I took an internship with them. I did classes in fiction writing, and I just brushed up my knowledge here and there and all that.
Oh, but, wow. Okay. So are there any challenges that you have to overcome in building this business? I mean, like, what are some of, because it might not be smooth sailing. So what are some of the challenges that you face?
It's not smooth. And one of the challenges I've come across is, number one, getting people to understand what I'm offering. You know, it's easy for people to pay for something they see, like an article that they see that this one I'm buying, this one I'm purchasing. But when it comes to virtual services, you understand, things that you can't see, you can't touch. For example, if someone gives me a book to edit now, and I give a quotation of my price, the person is like, "Well, I've written the book already. Why do you have to?" You understand? You're not writing the book for me. I've written the book already. Why do you have to charge me for editing? Why are you so much? This is too much. So I had to learn how to communicate my value to people, to let my customers, and to let people understand that I'm offering value, something that is very valuable. You know, books are not what you eat. It's not like food that you need to survive. But the thing is, it's something your business needs to survive. You know, or especially if you're into online businesses and you want to do lead generation, you want to give out freebies, you want to write ebooks and all that. So these are things I offer. I help people become more visible. I help them to gain authority in their field. You understand? But I had to learn how to communicate this value. So people,
wow. So are you a one-man show, or you've got a team that you work with?
I have some people I work with that when I need more ants, I contact them, we work together, but it's all virtual.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, Deborah, I've had so much fun. Like, I'm thinking all those books that I was thinking I need to write, I think I'm coming to you.
No problem.
to get it sorted, because I have my first book and now I need to get another book, and I'm thinking, oh, the time, and you know, when you're busy. So guys, I've got someone, I don't know who's your friend, I've got friends. But is there anything else that you want to share with us before we round this up?
Well, I would like to tell business owners and other moms that it's actually possible. Okay, let me start with moms who are not working yet. Who would do? Because one of the things I do, when I realized how it was easy for me to go from my career, you know, as an agricultural economist, to what I'm doing now, working from home, earning from home. One of the things, I wrote a small an ebook on how to earn from what you know, because I realized that most people feel they need something big to be able to earn online. And the truth is, everyone has a knowledge, an expertise, a skill, a talent that they can monetize. You know, the money is online these days. So you could actually stay in the corner of your house, in your home, your husband's house, and make money from online. And you don't have to break a bank to do it. You already have knowledge. You have some things, you have skills, you have talent, you have some expertise. In fact, you have hobbies that you can monetize. But most people don't know this. So I would want other moms to know that it's actually easy. you get the idea. You just need to start. As you start, other means will begin to open up for you. Also, I would love to tell online business owners that you can't do without writing. So you can't hate writing. you can't do without writing.
Oh, she's telling us.
You can't do without writing, because how do you communicate to your audience? Writing. Yeah. How do you communicate to your offers? Writing. Exactly. How do you engage your audience? Writing. There's no way around it. Okay. And most people think writing is difficult. It's not. You just need to start. You need to be a good reader, read wide, and then the more you write, the better you get at it. It's so simple.
Wow. Yeah. I truly appreciate you guys. There you have it. You just need to start and you need to write. Deborah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Guys, there we have it. We've got another session. I've got someone that's going to write my book, but don't tell. Shh, don't tell. But my second book, watch out for it. It's coming. This is Samugumbi, the mompreneur, and wait for another session of the Afri Moms. Smiling is my trademark. I'll see you guys. Bye, Deborah.
Bye. Thank you.